Hello everyone and welcome back to another military reaction video. Today we're reacting to the SPG, which is the Indian Special Forces. For those who don't know me, my name is King Sloth. I was in the British Army for just under 7 years before transferring across to the Royal Air Force, and I react to different military things or different cultures on the side, and it's absolutely amazing to learn so many different things. For those who don't know, I now have members active on my channel, so I'm going to show you how to do it real quickly. You come to any single one of my videos and just here you'll have a join. All it costs is £3 a month. What you get is member shout out. I'll play games here, connect you on different social medias, and also from now on videos that I'll have uploaded but I haven't yet scheduled will be available straight away for members only, and that's just the way that I can support my family the best way possible. I already have someone who's been a member for 20 months and it's absolutely crazy, but with content coming thick and fast now with all the different recommendations, people who are members will get the first look at the content, and they should have about 6 or 7 videos at any one time ready to go, and you can watch them before they get released to the general public. But you're not interested in that, you're interested in reaction, so let's get into it. Let's get into the SPG. Special Protection Group
in the line of duty.
I believe that they are in charge of protecting the president. I believe that's correct, some political figures. That's a pretty cool.
Mean and elite special force India.
Lean, mean, elite special forces
that delivers unmatched protection with elan, secrecy, and stoicism when summoned.
Keeping them protected at all costs.
Beneath the trademark impenetrably dark glasses, which have inbuilt communication devices, the
that is pretty cool.
Suits, sophisticated weapons,
so you can already speak. That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Agile moves stand them out when they protect the Prime Minister with hawk-like alertness.
So ready to go at all times. From what I've seen, like the situation like we've got like the American Special Forces currently under fire for not doing their job correctly. I've seen many videos of different politicians, the president of India trying to get attacked, and they've been straight there, killed the person, got in the car, and they're gone. Like rapid, whereas that didn't happen with the Americans. So I'm not saying SPG are better, but that's the way it seems.
After the assassination of a former Prime Minister while still in office, and the Prime Minister being a constant high-value target for terrorists, insurgents, and anti-national groups from within and outside the country,
it's a constant threat, 100%.
Putting together a specialized force to protect the executive head of the country was decided. By the powers vested in the federal legislature, a special act called the SPG Act was formally instituted.
To look after the Prime Minister, not President, look after the Prime Minister.
Dwarka in southwest Delhi, India, the force draws its personnel, both men and women, from the Indian Police Service, Central Armed Police Forces, and Railway Protection Force.
So you almost get the best of each, which is really good.
The best of the best, who have made the cut after a rigorous screening and training process.
I'd love nothing more than to go to one of these training establishments, just have a camera, have someone who could translate different questions. I'd love to go to a place like this and just ask questions. I'd love it. Almost interviewing, not just the people going through it, but the staff.
Psychometric tests, and you have to pass with 100%.
Oh wow, you cannot fail anything.
Such that only 20 make it out of 100 aspirants.
Okay, so 20%.
They then undergo a specially designed rigorous training to weed out those who can't hit the required standards.
Well done.
And this course dropout rate is again 10%.
So the dropout rate isn't that high, considering Saints are beasting.
Blemished service record and background security checks on the personnel. Verification of the closest family, distant relatives and friends.
Yeah, like a DV check, which makes sense. You're protecting the Prime Minister.
It's an elite force where each personnel has all the elements of a commando, but with an appearance of a gentleman who, in a formal suit, will unleash collaterally damaging physical and mental moves.
Yeah, they're ready to go at all times, which is amazing. They probably have the hardest job in the world. The hardest job in the world. The eyes are all on you. Every time your like asset goes out, eyes are on you.
Within India and overseas to attain a next to zero error factor while providing security cover to the protectee.
See, I'd love to do training for this.
Combat fitness, hand-to-hand combat, sophisticated weaponry, VIP security.
Guarantee my pistol draw could be faster than usual on swinger fist.
Driving, advanced communication techniques, and explosive detection and handling.
People underestimate that, the counter IED intelligence. Every time you think you know your promise is going somewhere, guarantee like the week before, 2 weeks before, that place is getting scouted out for any possible way someone can kill you or put a bomb down, and they'll be checked the day before and on the morning, and while they're going there, it'll still be getting checked. It's amazing.
Understanding your body mechanics and taking it to the next level through scientific approach and providing realistic training is the art of the game, which is imparted
keeping good piss.
each SPG personnel.
You seem very focused. It looks like looks like a really good PT session, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'd look at something like that.
You will be trained in areas
Ab
of
rollers,
functional fitness.
very nice.
Trainers at state-of-the-art Human Performance Center impart training to SPG officers by focusing on meaningful workout tailored for each individual.
That is really good. Your own personal trainer to help you hit what you need to hit to be able to pass everything else and be the best you can be. Beautiful.
Through progressive training schedule with the simple motto, be better than yesterday.
I like that. Be better than yesterday. They may have the drive. You know they're grafting.
Here the focus is not only on resistance training or strength, but the ultimate goal is to become stronger, more flexible, agile, and better equipped to carry out one of the
They've got to be faster
and responsible duties in the country. 120 crucial hours.
120 hours. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Sorry, I still there. I thought I heard the kids.
The body is tested by inducing 120 hours of continuous training activity without any rest.
That'll weed out a lot of them. I guess that's where the 10% of people dropping out come from. 120 hours constant beasting. Woo.
The officers are subjected to immense stress, created in a very realistic way, keeping in mind the task they have to perform in coming days.
But you're hanging out, you've had no time to recover, and they have the staff still there hounding you.
The officers can feel the psychological, emotional and hormonal shifts created inside their mind and body.
And I'm guessing the trainers are also SPG as well, or have been SPG in the past.
And tactical responsive capabilities from the body till the time they want.
A lot of it is putting fear in the enemy. So if you come out and you fucking hit them with a fly kick out of nowhere, they're like, okay, shit, roger.
Challenging tough circuits on artificial climbing structure.
I'd hate that. Wouldn't do that. That's where I'd fail. Sorry. Hate it. Hate anything to do with climbing up rocks and high rapes and nah, not me.
Overcoming natural repercussions of a grave danger emanating from a sudden act of violence, explosion, or threat.
Yeah, at least you're ready.
Ooh.
That's a good point. How would you be able to train for a sniper in the distance?
To perform in the worst situations
you need to
imagine.
pray that they hit you?
Response and decisiveness in a startle is our hallmark.
But how would you defend against a sniper in reality? Unless, if the round goes off, you just get him away in the car, I guess.
Root circuit designs in most demanding situations, created innovatively, keeping in mind the real-world threats.
Alright, so it's using the cars almost as a blockade, which is really good.
Perfect state of mind and aptly suited response to any stressful situation.
So right there, you had the 3 cars at the front being the engaging group, and then you have people at the back with the defending group, which makes complete sense. get rid of the target or at least push them back, get in the cars, go. Get out there. Radio ahead for more stuff to be there.
The SPG are regularly and continuously
Got the
assisted
dog
by
up.
SPG's dedicated K9 unit in detection of explosives and suspects. For this reason, they're often trained in extremely uncomfortable circumstances and are tested periodically to maintain the desired standards.
Yeah, to make sure they're still really good. Which makes sense.
VIP protection is not
Those
all
briefcases they're holding
as dramatized.
aren't briefcases from what I've learned. They're actually shields. So if something goes off, they pop the clip and it goes up as a shield, and it's a Kevlar shield, remember rightly. And then if someone gets behind you, you've got a rifle around the side of that. Yeah, it will suck in shot in it. It will still probably flick and hit you, but at least you have some sort of protection. It's quick protection.
In films and television. In contrast, the role of a real-life bodyguard
President
consists mainly
Modi?
of pre-planning
Sorry, Prime Minister Modi.
and escorting the protectee or the asset on their day-to-day activities. In contrast to any other field of security, at the SPG, your asset is a human being.
Yeah.
You sign up to protect
Straight
your
away.
life at the cost of your own.
Person at the front literally willing to give their life, and the rest are just getting them out.
Of man's commitment to his being a true butterbean.
All round defence almost.
Since inception and being fully operational by the year 1988,
So it's quite a new service,
SPG
really.
has been honoured with 1 Shaurya Chakra, 39 President's Police Medals for Distinguished Service,
Wow.
297 Police Medals for
Yo.
Meritorious Service, 14 Ati Utkrisht Seva Padak, 34 Utkrisht Seva
I'm
Padak,
guessing those are still
and its first
very good
director
medals.
was awarded the Padma Shri. The SPG
There we go.
ecosystem consists of research and development, continuous upgradation of weaponry, technology, and knowledge of the enemy.
Yeah, general
thus
training
formulating
must be
protection
through the roof
protocols
than
to
what it
give
was in the
security cover to
1980s.
the Prime Minister that is not visually
Technology alone is
impaired,
coming leaps and
yet
bounds.
It is impenetrable. Secrecy is the ultimate code of honor of the SPG. Come what may, once a protocol is drawn out, it is impossible to extract the details from any of the personnel.
Of course. Because if it did, they get executed.
Precision of one
Probably,
bullet,
not gonna lie.
one man, across different types of weapons, and the knowledge of ways to neutralize all kinds of explosives and explosive devices, and their
Okay.
lethality is what makes
Okay, so they're trained in not just their standard weapons, they're trained in, I'm guessing, pretty much any weapon you can come across on the street, so to speak, and normal bomb procedures, which is also really good because waiting around for EOD, so like explosive ordnance disposal, you ain't got time to wait around, especially if you're protecting the Prime Minister. You need to be trained in how to deal with that. That's amazing. It's amazing in itself.
Pseudo-error. They can fire from the moving vehicle with precision, or pick a headshot in a crowd without injuring anybody other than the target.
I still wouldn't like to take that risk unless it's life or death of your asset. Still wouldn't risk it.
A vulnerable situation is part of the training, which includes yoga, meditation, and mental exercises to help
Love
the
that.
mind keep focused.
Constantly be aware, constantly be ready. Amazing.
Use of force is the training program to the protectee in minimum time with maximum efficiency. The fundamental techniques
Constantly keeping them up.
of use of force mainly consist of an instinctive reaction of a human body to a given attack, with the aid of biomechanics, kinesiology, and psychology of the human body.
So they're trained in literally how to deal with the enemy. That's amazing.
The instinctive last-minute nature of these defenses also makes them uniquely suited to realistic scenarios in which attack occurs at unexpected times
Yes, you know what's going
in
on.
unforeseen manners. Presence of SPG officers nearby the protectee
Get the knife off
at
them,
all
get
times
your ass
and
out.
at all places makes it impossible for the adversary to come closer and pose any threat. Attack from a distance, therefore, is always a possibility. To counter this, SPG follows a special firing training regimen. We don't prepare marksmen, we prepare fighters.
I like that. Yeah, because in reality, if a long-range person will take a shot at you, you ain't gonna be able to fight back that quickly. You have to just get them out. That's your job. So, but however, if it comes to close range, someone's trying to stop you getting out, it makes sense that they're literally covered.
Requires extensive shooting training on modern, sophisticated target systems. Manipulated, advanced and specific stressful circuit firing is thus designed to train the motor nerves of officers to react to any unforeseen situation with lightning fast appreciation of the situation.
Straight through the heart, very nice.
Special Intervention Unit is a specially trained offensive unit created in the SPG for operating in high-risk areas or in response to special intelligence inputs.
Okay, so a target has come to you. This is what you're doing. You're attacking this place. Like, okay, cool, no worries.
To a safe place.
Being as trained as what they are, I would not be worried about the person next to me.
Any hostage or barricade situation.
That's crazy.
In the aftermath of the Mumbai attack, there was a realization that the strategy and tactics of the terrorists were based on
so I thought it was finished.
Explosive and grenade, saturated fire
screaming.
and surprise, which can breach the defenses of the best protected facilities.
Correct.
A purely defensive strategy would not be enough to successfully counter this kind of threat, and the only answer to meet such a threat is the availability of a full-fledged, fully equipped, and highly trained interventionist force within the SPG.
So they're constantly ready to go, which is amazing.
Is to resolve the hostage and barricade situation involving the Prime Minister or other SPG principals with maximum speed and precision, including resolution of such crises.
I'm also sorry, but if these people came here, nah, give up.
On the security of SPG principles.
Okay. I finished it. That was actually amazing. I was not expecting it to be as good as that, as detailed as that. But knowing they only started in the 80s, obviously they'll have like teams beforehand, like little, I guess like when the Fell at the Promise would be out before that, it'd be like, okay, a certain section within Special Forces would come along, but they're not necessarily designated entirely to do that job. So once they've finished getting it from here to there, someone else will take over. This, I guess, is a better way of doing it anyway, because the actual SPG, the group, the Special Protection Group, will get used to Prime Minister Modi, get used to how he moves, what he does, where he's likely to turn if a round goes off, who's going to turn to. Okay, this is how we're going to get him out on the fastest possible route. Once you've got that psychology down of knowing everyone around you and exactly how they're going to react in a situation, then you're covered. Obviously, it's a bit of you're literally putting your life on the line, because in reality, you're going to be bundling over your Prime Minister and just taking the bullet. That's your job. You're going to be hit with rounds. Keep going. If someone falls, you're the next boat to jump on and protect the Prime Minister, get him in the car and get out. Any means possible, you get them out. But they do seem very fast, very, very, very well trained from what I've seen. And I'm looking forward to finding more stuff on the SPG. It's been King Sloth. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, rating for 10. Comment down below what I'm to react to next, whether that be service, whether that be military, whether that be anything to do with your culture. I'll add it to my list that I've got on my phone. And make sure you subscribe, and we'll be able to hit 5k by the end of the year. Also, remember, you can become a member, and you'll be able to see all this sort of content before anyone else sees it, before it gets made public in a premiere. Ooh. Be King Sloth. See you all soon.